Hey y'all, I just want to take a second and show you how to complete the peer review. And so, I've already got your discussion board pulled up, and the one thing that's really wonderful is that everybody has turned in their draft. And so, I actually have added a new little document here. So I'm going to show you this, and it actually has your peer review groups as well. So if you go in here, you'll see that you have your peer review groups. And so you'll be working with whoever's in your group. I have one bigger group, but we have 10 people, so I think that's probably the best way I can work it. I'll try not to put you in the hard group every time. So anyway, I'm going to show you how you'll do this. So the first thing I would do is I would go ahead and open that peer edit narrative. And so what this is it's a peer review sheet. You'll answer the questions on this for every one of your group members. Okay, so that's one step. And then the second step is you're going to make comments on your group members' papers. So what you'll do is you'll go find your group members. And so I'm going to go find my group member, Bethany. And so in Bethany's paper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. And then I'm going to make comments. And I think there's several ways that you can make these comments. If you just want to write on their paper, right, like in the middle of the paper itself, you can do that. This is fun. This is fun. I am sorry, I'm having fat fingers today. I don't know what's going on. Make sure that you can differentiate your text from your author's text. And so this is one way I do it in the Writer's Center. Another thing, and actually I think this is even a better idea, another thing that I do is when I highlight something, I go up to, and I'm going to move the box for just a second so you can see it. I go up to Review and I put Comment. And then you can actually make a comment right here and just say, this is fun. Okay, and so that's kind of what I think those are the two ways that I would do that. I like the comments. That's usually how I run the Writer's Center. So, and so then when you're done with that, what you'll do is you'll save this. I'll save this as, I'm just going to put it in my desktop, and I'm going to say Bethany's paper with comments. Okay, and we'll save that. Then we'll go back to our thread, and what I'll do is I'll reply. And I'll find that, and I'll go to Browse My Computer, and I'll go back to my desktop, which I've got to find it. And I'll find Bethany's paper, I'll show that. Bethany's paper with comments. And then what I'll do is I will hit open. And so that'll be saved. That's the first step, because basically all you've done now is you've commented on the paper. So then what you'll do is you'll go in here and you'll answer questions. And so does this essay follow format? Well, y'all saw it. It's basically just an essay prompt. So absolutely not. Don't be that mean. I know that's kind of mean. I've always been one of those people who's like, I'm never really mean about anything, so I would never have said that on your paper, but so you'll do that, and then you'll save that, and you'll go to File, Save As, Browse, and what I would do is I would go to, I'd probably save it in the same place as I had the other one, Desktop, Bethany's Peer Review Sheet. Okay? And I'd hit save. Then I'd go back to my thread, and I would actually see if I could just do this. You may actually have to do it in two. It might not let you do more than one thing. That's okay. Just hit submit. And then, so you've got the one thing with a reply. And you'll reply, browse my computer, and go to Bethany's review sheet, open, and hit submit. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and put both of those papers on here. So then I'm going to also say Bethany's paper with comments. And so for every, basically for every person in your group, you're going to turn in two things. But basically you'll turn in the paper with the comments and the peer review sheet that you filled out. Okay, and I don't know 100% what's happening, because every time I do it, it just only has one, and I'm just like, what is happening? So, go ahead and you'll do that for your group. If you have any issues with that, let me know. One thing I need you to do though is I need you to save it as a Word document. You cannot share stuff with people because not everybody can open that kind of stuff. So share it, or excuse me, attach it as a Word document. Okay, so next thing is I want you to have a little bit of grace when you're doing this. So this is not a place for you to tear up somebody's paper. That's not the goal. The goal of this is to help that person. So if you are commenting on every little thing and you're just making them look like their paper is terrible, probably that person is just going to say, I don't really love working with you. And that's fine, but really the goal is to make your paper better. So let's not shut the person down if we don't have to. So remember also that whenever this is done, next week I'm asking that y'all go to the Writer Center. So I would go ahead and start getting that working on that as well, because I've been looking at the Writer Center schedule and it is busy. So keep that in your mind as well. So then that's pretty much how you'll do it. So basically for every person in your group, you'll do two things: the peer review sheet, and you'll make comments on their paper. I want to see both. You do receive a grade for peer review. It's based on, number one, I go through and I look at all your comments, and then I look at the peer review sheets. Number two, that you completed them all, obviously, that you completed your rough draft. And so those things really make up your peer review grade, and you'll have that 3 times. So make sure you're completing this. And y'all, come on, you're helping your classmates by putting some work into it. So give it your best shot. And if you need any help, I'll be around. Okay. Bye, y'all.